G'day Van Fam, and welcome back to another episode of Sveto's Trippin'. In this one, we're heading out to a bush camp called Ranglewood. It's about 30 kilometres south of Yeppoon, and it backs onto a really cool creek system, which I've been told I should be able to find a few mud crabs and maybe even a barramundi. So I'm pretty excited for this one. It's also a lot more reasonable price-wise without a parent tax.
Yay! 20 bucks a night.
Only 20 bucks a night, so we're going to stay out here for quite a while. You also notice that Mel's driving.
I do drive.
I didn't want her to forget how to drive, so I thought I'd let her drive. And it also means that I can put the drone up when we arrive. That waterway looks amazing.
We've literally just arrived. We've got a butcher bird, a Maggie who's obviously hungry. Want some food, bud? Want some seed? Ow! Hi!
So we've already met the neighbours, and considering it's magpie breeding season right now, it's not a bad idea to be friendly to them so they don't swoop us or the kids when they go for a ride on their bike. Yeah, I'm just scoping out where I want to put the van. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I want to get it in there. I reckon the sun's going to come up over this flat. We should get full sun, so yeah, I'm going to move the van from where Mel put it.
Honey's moving the car to a better spot.
How is the view? Just behind those mangroves down there is a stunning waterway for me to go and explore. So I've got two things on the agenda now that we're all parked up. I want to get the boat off, so I make sure there's a bit of solar going into the car batteries, but also so the boat's ready to go for tomorrow. And then we're going to go and get some firewood so we can get a fire going this afternoon and hopefully keep the midgies and mozzies at bay. Okay, that's one job done. Now we've just got to go and get some firewood, and then it will be time to relax. Ready to get some firewood?
Yeah.
Have a look at this, guys. We've got a brand new chainsaw. Can't believe it. The chainsaw just died on me when we were out at Byfield, so we took it back to Bunnings with the receipt. It's a 1.5 years old, and they just swapped it out for a brand new one, just like that. Didn't ask any questions. Apparently it's got well, our one had a 4-year warranty, but this new one has now got a 6-year warranty, and the warranty has reset. But there you go, we now have an everlasting chainsaw. Just gonna put some chain oil into it, and then we'll go out and get a bit of firewood. successful little wood run. All that's left to do now is get the fire started, sit back and enjoy a beer. She's a bit blowy, so I don't know if we're going to be able to sit around it. Cheers, big ears.
Work for the day, get your relaxed now.
Weekend time for you. I get 2 weeks of weekend because we're on school holidays.
Lucky bugger.
I reckon we're just going to sit around the fire for the rest of the night. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
She burns the bridges in my head by lighting up a fire. Bury my old thoughts instead so you could feel the same. I lay alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away to the morning light. Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? Can I give you all of my love till we dance the night away? And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. And we give you all my love, all my love, all my love. Yeah, yeah. And we give you. In my mind, missing the fights. I don't care if I'm right. Let's just buy a bit more time. I live alone with you inside my mind. We would dance the night away till the morning light.
Well, we're in a place where all the signs in the area have got crabs on them, so I reckon that's a really good sign that we might be able to catch a few crabs while we're here. So I'm going to get these crab traps put together and load them with some bait. So for bait, I have the flathead, which I caught while we were at Hideaway Bay in the Whitsundays. I'll stick a little card up here if you want to go and check out that video. And the other bait is a mangrove jack frame, which I caught while we were out at Ben Lomond Station. I'll stick a little card up here if you want to check out that adventure as well. So we'll get these crab traps put together and we'll head on out and drop them in, and then we can check them periodically and see if we can't get a feed of crabs while we're out here. So just outside the doors, we've put a couple of mosquito coils. The kids are out here sitting by the fire, and I have just placed a thermocell under their seat to kind of protect their legs as well. And last night we got absolutely ravaged by sandflies in the caravan. They got into the caravan. Come inside, I'll show you where they came in from, but we've got a new plan of attack. We've been thinking about it and brainstorming today, and we think we've got a way to stop that from happening again, because I couldn't handle another night like that. One thing I'll show you. Oops, not that way. We'll do it like this. Our screen door has a midgie mesh, which is small enough to stop the sandflies and midges from getting in, but the windows, the screen on the windows is not small enough. We've seen and felt that the sandflies were getting in, so we'll show you what we did inside. So this morning when I woke up, I could see the little bloody sandflies. They were coming in through this the mesh on our screen because they're so small, and last night we had a terrible night's sleep. We all got absolutely smashed. So our solution going forward is we're actually shutting the windows. Our van has this awesome vent system up here, a little circulation system, and we're running that sucking through, so the air is pushing out that way. So hopefully that means the sandflies can't fly in and through that. We're keeping the door open because there's an awesome mesh on the outside of the door. So basically our air circulation is going to come in through here, up and out. And right now we are all going to do the mosquito search and the sandfly search. We're going to get every last one of them out of here. So hopefully we can have a better night's sleep tonight. All right, everyone looking for the sandflies? Yeah. Last thing too is we have some Itchies Plus, which you get from the chemist, and we're putting that on all the bites. And calamine lotion. So both of these are going on all our bites so that we can try and recover. Have you enjoyed last night, darling?
I didn't. I'm so itchy. I'm going to have bites for weeks. So many.
But they're not in the van.
Yay.
I think we got it figured out. All right, coming in to check our traps for the first time. They've only been soaking for about 5 or 6 hours at the most. Kaylee, you're going to need to be on the other side of the boat, sweetheart. That's it. There you go, see if you can pull it up. You might need to stand up, darling. Good croc smartness there, Kaylee, staying away from the edge of the boat. Can you lift it up?
No.
Yeah, you put the camera on, Daddy. Let's see, we do not have anything except a little cod.
Okay. What? Are we going to let the cod go?
Oh, well, we got one more to go and check. We'll go and check that one. The cod will find his way out, don't worry. Trap number 2 for our first checking of the traps. Should be able to grab that rope there, Kaylee. Good job. Grab it, quick. Pull tight. Pull it up as much as you can, and then I'll finish it off for you. Oh, muscles. It's good training. We need to gym. You want me to finish it? Let's see if we have had any success in this trap.
Nothing.
No. Oh well. Maybe tomorrow morning. Alright, this is our second time coming to check the traps. It's the next morning, so they've soaked overnight. Let's see how we go. You just quickly grab the float and then you can pass it to me, okay buddy? Nothing. Well, I think we might move it up to a bit further up then. Fingers crossed, hey?
Yes. Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I took the crab traps all the way up the river system and put them right up the top of the river system, and as you saw, we didn't catch a single thing up there, so I've decided to just run them up this little creek that's next to our camp that Owen and I have been fishing in. That way we don't have to go as far, and seeing as we keep coming in here to fish anyway, we can just come up and check the traps as well. Oops, pull it off the bank. That'll be right. There you go. That's okay, mate. You can now let it out a bit. So Owen and I have been fishing this little creek system that's just next to where the boat ramp is, where we camped. It's a gorgeous little system.
I know we grew up a little too fast. I miss the days that we chill and relax. Where did the time go? It all passed. Now I need to go back. I had no worries, but always had plans. The only thing I did was dig out the trash. Now it's much harder to laugh. Hard to get up and not work on my craft. I need inspiration. Don't need no validation. No more medication. Just try some meditating. I don't need you to save me. Feel like all of you hate me. Everything's been so hard with all the situations lately. I just need to numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain. Well, maybe I'm done, maybe I've lost. Still putting up a fight because I love my mom, I love my family. When I was young, they would all look after me. I don't know why, but I feel like a burden. I spend my life overthinking my purpose. I can't really cry, I'm so used to the hurt. The trauma keeps up at me at the wrong moment.
You get one, Owen? A good one? What is it? It's a little codley. It's pass it over here, buddy. No, not just the line, mate. The line. Oh. Okay, that's probably the biggest cod we've seen. Still not big enough though. Up. You got a fish and I got a fish, Owen. Double hookup, mate. How exciting. Just gently, enjoy it. What have you got? You got a cod there, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we both got cods. The old double cod hookup. Look at that. Double hookup, Owen, well done.
Yeah, it's the first time. But...
First time you've had a double hookup with me. We've just had a look. We have a blue threadfin salmon here. They are supposed to be pretty good eating. So this guy's have to be 40 centimeters to be legal. This guy is 48, so very, very legal. Shall we keep him, Owen?
Yeah.
Hey, good job, we got a fish. In this week's Cooking with Sveto, I'm going to be trying out this blue threadfin salmon that we caught earlier today. I've heard really good things about how they taste, but I've never tried one before. There we go, lovely little, nice white flesh looking fillet. A lot of blood on the back side. I think I might just shave that off as well. There we go. Now on the second fillet, I intentionally went a little bit further away from the skin so I didn't get all the blood through it. Now I'm just going to remove this little bloodline from the middle. I always keep some of this Tan Deco coating mix in the pantry because it works really well on fresh fish. But before I do that, I do just want to cook up one of these little bits on the barbecue, just a little bit of butter, so I can have a bit of a taste and just see what I think about the blue threadfin salmon. Good. Ducked over here into the shade to give this a taste test. I'll tell you what, it certainly looks alright, nice and white and firm. Let's see how it tastes. Wow. Wow. It's good. This is going to be a delicious wrap. Just going to give my fish a good seasoning with some salt, a little bit of our Tandeco coating to the bowl with my fish. Add a good old coating and they're ready to go on the barbecue. Fish. Alright, we are just going to prepare up our wrap. First thing we're going to do is put a little layer of Kewpie mayonnaise. Next item on the list is a little bit of leafy lettuce. A little layer of cheese. I've got some sliced tasty cheese and I've got a little bit of parmesan as well. I'm just going to chuck a little bit of parmesan just because I have it. Last thing I'm putting on is a little bit of a squirt of tartare. Just going to put our delicious freshly caught, freshly cooked blue salmon fillets onto the wrap. Oh goodness, doesn't that look good? One delicious looking fish wrap. That is so good. So we found out that just up the road from Ranglewood, where we're staying, is a really cool little crocodile park. So of course we had to go and check that out. So I'll roll on some of the clips of that now. Well, if you're not early, you're late. But we've arrived 10 minutes early and the gates aren't open, so don't be early to this place. What have you found, kiddos?
Big
Yeah, there's one over. There's
Wow.
one over there. And I'm Jackson. There's one over there and one over there.
That's Jackson. So we're here at the Kurana Crocodile Farm. What have you thought about the place?
It's really good. The questions the kids can ask and so informative, and it's really fantastic. It's not commercialized, it's just facts about crocodiles, so you get to learn everything.
I would say it's very authentic. They certainly let us get in close and see and touch the crocodiles, which was really cool and also terrifying at times.
Yes, definitely, as you'll see.
But you know, the shop's full of crocodile skins that you can touch and feel. You can see the old handbags and some of the skulls. This has been an awesome experience, so we'll play some of the clips for you of what we got up to or what we saw here at the Kurana Crocodile Farm. Well, I've got a feeling that this is going to be a little bit more authentic than Australia Zoo. Iron croc booker, 5.3 metres and 1 tonne. Hey, they don't call them snapping handbags for nothing, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? That's shocking.
You got any money?
So, this is the armour-plated back of a crocodile. Apparently this spoon is only 3 months old and the skin is 20 years old. So.
Why don't I ask you, Kaylee, what was in the toilets here?
Frog. That big.
There was a frog in the toilet, just having a bath.
Well, that's probably as close as I've ever been to a proper sized croc. You'd only be 1.5 meters away. Just come here, man.
Alright.
Oh shit. No.
Wow.
That's pretty close, right?
Come on. One more. There we go. Got that one. Now there's a big difference between boy and girl crocodiles, and I'm literally talking a big difference. That difference, of course, is size. Male crocodiles grow significantly larger than females, you'll see that every other crocodile in here is smaller than Casanova. That's because they're all girls.
Where's the crocodile?
Right there.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Oh, look how big it is. I want you to see it. Oh my goodness.
I did not see that.
Water to make sure
Look, look, look.
and he's going to tilt his head upwards, lower that valve.
Are you videoing this? This is so cool.
Down, back up, go back up.
And look, again, you can't see him again.
I'm not gonna lie, that kind of gave me chills.
Now she can stay
How about you, Jackson? Did that give you a bit of a fright?
that shallow water.
And you, Mel?
We're over
Yeah.
5.
Oh, look, we found
Around Jackson.
the best sort of cage for the children.
And now we just need someone to go and pull the trigger, and then we'll be free. All right, smile, kids. Give me a photo.
Stand back.
Hey, Kaylee, get the smile.
You ready, dude?
Wow. Look how cool he looks. He's like...
So instead of being a good healthy crocodile that grow very fast, his growth's been compromised.
Such a beauty.
This is the last time we're gonna go up and check these traps. We'll pull them in after this. Maybe we'll get a crab. Hopefully we'll get a crab. Let's go find out. Let's grab the rope, Kaylee.
Does it feel heavy?
Kind of does feel heavy, actually. I think it's just stuck in the mud. Oh, there he is. What is that? A lobster? No, little.
2 crabs.
3 crabs, but they are, I don't know what they are. They're not mud crabs. They're some sort of different crab.
Ooh.
Well, looks like Wranglewood is not going to produce any crabs for us. Wranglewood. Well, we got a bit of a dreary old last evening out here at Wranglewood. What's been your thoughts, darling, on your experience out here at Wranglewood?
I have been eaten alive, like the rest of us, and we're going to be remembering this place for weeks.
Yeah, the sandflies were pretty horrific. It got better once we figured out how to manage things a little bit better, but they were definitely a challenge. And like, I'd put up with that if the fishing was good and the crabbing was good, but I had a real hard time catching a fish and getting any crabs, as you know. So, yeah.
But we did have friendly magpie every day coming for food, singing, and lots of birds around.
And peace and quiet. We haven't been bothered. We haven't had any neighbours close by, so that's been good. I think that's going to be the end of the vlog, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you're liking this content, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out, and we'll see you on the next video. Okay. I left damn battery.